Today we have probably the most hypocritical moment in CNN's history, reaching the highest peak of parody that you can't even imagine. This video sounds like it's straight out of The Onion or Babylon Bee because the parody and irony just slams you in the face with a steel chair held by John Cena. We're gonna watch the video in just a second, but before we begin, make sure to like this video. It takes you 2 seconds, but it means a lot for the channel in terms of growing and promotion. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the future videos uploaded to this channel. As you might know, this type of content is always demonetized on YouTube, so if you want to help support the channel, you can do so through the link in the description for Patreon or Subscribestar, or by joining the channel through the YouTube membership program. Let's roll the video and then we will talk about it.
Aaron, your view of this, when you see entire media companies essentially exist to tear down Joe Biden, is there an equivalent to that on the left tearing down Trump?
There really isn't. And, what I would say, it's really a diet of this type of information that a lot of these voters are getting. A lot of the voters that I talk to, I can, when I interview them, I do hear them saying a lot of the talking points that sound very familiar from some of these shows, which I try to listen to when I'm out on the campaign trail or when I'm at home, watching TV. You can hear these comments being echoed by voters, and that this is the diet that they're on. AM radio, conservative talk, also social media. I mean, the Trump.
So in the clip you can see Brian Stelter saying that there are entire media companies dedicated to tearing down Joe Biden, asking if there are any equivalents on the left who would do the same to Trump. And one of the commentators actually responded there really isn't any in the left. I can think of at least 2 mainstream media companies dedicated to tearing down Trump, and that's just on TV. If we're to include magazines, newspapers, and online publications, we probably get a high 2-digit result. But let's just stick to TV, which is CNN and MSDNC, more commonly known as MSNBC. We have seen more than 3 years worth of ridiculous coverage that is 99.9% negative towards Trump. Some of it was legitimate criticism, the other was partisan activism, and in some cases, a completely made-up nothing burger, better known as the Russia collusion. I honestly can't tell if the liberal bubble they have created for themselves blinds them to the obvious truth that both CNN and MSNBC engage in left-wing activism through quote-unquote news coverage. Are they really not seeing that they're doing the same thing they're complaining about, or are they just blatantly lying to the faces of their gullible audience? Brian Stelter actually responded to the criticism in a tweet saying, quote, "I trust you and all of your followers know the difference between news outlets which employ reporters to go gather news and talk radio hosts who do not." End quote. What he is saying is basically we hide behind the veneer of journalism while engaging in political activism, pretending we are a non-partisan organization, while radio hosts who outwardly admit to being partisans can't hide behind journalism as a shield. After 3 years of bad faith journalism and reporting, foregoing all journalistic standards to slam Trump and his supporters in many of the stories covered on CNN and MSNBC, they are hypocritical political activists who engage in the same behavior they criticized in this video. What do you guys think? Make sure to leave it in the comments, and on your way down there, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already. Consider supporting the channel through YouTube, Subscribestar, or Patreon. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.